Hello everyone and welcome again to Woodpeckers Deep Dive. I'm Jeff Farris and today we're going to take a look at Woodpeckers Edge Rule. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll always know every time we have a new video coming out. Let's take a look at the edge rules. So one of the really cool features of the edge rule is that it's always parallel to the edge of your stock. If you're using a traditional flat rule, one of the things you have to be concerned with is making sure that as you drop that on there, you're always parallel to your edge, or you can be off by as much as a 32nd of an inch. With the edge rule, when you put it on the corner, it is parallel. Zero out to the end and take your mark and you're good to go. So if we just have one mark to make it 6 inches, we're done. But let's say that we have half a dozen or more where we need to mark it 6 inches from the edge every single time. What we're going to do there is take this optional edge rule stop, slide that on, and I'm going to put that right at my 6 inch mark. Now I'm just going to take this, drop it on the corner, bring the stop to the edge, and mark it at the end. And there's my 6 inches. In fact, it's even better than that. Let's take another look here and see that while I've got that, if I need that mark on the end as well as the face, I can mark them both at the same time. And if I need it on both ends or from both ends, I can just turn it over, and from the top, I can do the same thing again. Now let's say that we have something where we need to mark referencing from this inside corner. If we want to make the mark on this face, but our reference is here, that can be a bit of a problem with the straight rule. But with the edge rule, I'm going to drop that on. There's my index. There's my 6 7/8. And we're good to go. Now my rail and style stock on this little face frame that I made is a little under 3/4 of an inch. But I need to find the exact center of this. Well, that's not a problem. The lip here is 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so if I know that I'm a little under, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take this, make a mark, then I'm going to turn it over and make another mark. And the center of the board is exactly right between those two lines every time. Doesn't matter whether you're a little oversized or a little undersized. If you mark from both faces, you're always going to end up with the exact center. Now that same trick is going to work just as well if we're working with 2x stock. We're just going to use the other side of the edge rule. We used the 3/8 side to find the center of 3/4. Now we're going to use the 3/4 side to find the center of 1.5 inches. Same story, put it on, make your mark, turn it around. This one's just a fuzz oversized. So basically, we just have two marks side by side. The center is right between them. Now, some of the best features of the edge rule happen when you're working on the edge of your board. That's why we made it that way. But this is also a great rule to use anytime, anywhere. Let's say that we're working on a piece and we've got a layout line in the middle of the board. We're not working from a corner or an edge, but we need to go a certain distance from here over to here. Well, the edge rule is great for that because the edge is beveled at 30 degrees, which gets the graduations right down next to the stock where you want them. And it's real easy to see when I'm on my mark there, rather than with a flat piece, you can't really see your mark if you get it covered up. Now I can see that I'm on there exactly halfway with my rule on both of them, come to the dimension that I want, make my tick, good to go, drop my T-square on there, draw my line, and we've got a great layout. Now I've been working with the 12-inch edge rule, but we make this in 4 sizes, 6, 12, 24, and 36. You can buy each one individually, or you can buy them in a complete set. And if you buy the set, you can also get it with 4 stops, 1 for each rule, and the racket. Then you can keep all of your edge rules right where you want them, ready to go to work. Hey folks, thanks for joining us for Deep Dive. Be sure and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always know every time we come out with another edition of Deep Dive or with any of our great videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.